Rant.
Anyway, I'll start. Hello, people of the internet. We are the professionals, but here yet today we have another rant video coming out later on today. But this is with a few friends. We have Ten Raymond and Besco, and also the one and only Jared Gaming.
Yeah, bro. What's good?
Okay, so after when Jared posted Rant 9, there is something that literally what catches his eye, then catch my eye as well. So this is a rant about a person named Adrian Gaming. And now, for those who don't know, Adrian Gaming is a guy that loves to come to sometimes Jared and Ray's streams, so he can play with us a lot. But sometimes, sometimes he can be a little over dramatic at times when it comes to us streaming.
Yeah. He has been mainly, yeah. I feel like sometimes. Oh shoot, dead body. We're playing Among Us, by the way, in case you remember.
Yeah. To move on with that point, this is something that we honestly been thinking. Well, not honestly been thinking, but like thought about how Adrian acts and how he is. So Jared, you can explain. You can go ahead.
Oh yeah. So basically, recently, to better explain this, since I have terrible memory, in 10 Raymond stream that happened as I'm recording this yesterday, it was
30th of January.
Yeah. It was our time where we actually got to, pretty much talk with the homie, Adrian Gaming, for the majority of the stream. And I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me here, that stream was the absolute most we got out of Adrian Gaming in terms of how he seems to genuinely behave. For just basically to sum it up, he's, how do we say it? He's half hypocritical and obnoxious. Unbelievably, annoyingly obnoxious.
We say that because, well, the things that we do, like, every time every time a stream comes in, or like we're about to think of doing a stream, Adrian always says this. He says, no, I need to be in the stream so my viewers can look at my channel. And then, like, even though, like, literally it's not his stream, it's literally, like, Jared or Ray's stream. Like, literally, he wants everyone to see his how he is. And for a fact that literally that...
Maybe.
Yeah, go on, Ray, you can go.
Okay, sorry. So, like, let's say this. He hates Smash. Well, he doesn't. Okay, maybe not hate. He just does not like Super Smash Bros. At the moment, which is fine. Like, it's fine that you don't like games and stuff. But I'm like, hey, I'm gonna play Smash Bros. Now. And he's like, ugh, I'm so tired of Smash Bros. But he has to play, apparently. And he rages and screams the entire time. And we're like, if you don't like the game, you don't have to play. But according to him, he has to play.
Just like, but when it comes to like literally games, like, honestly, there's like a lot of people in the servers, when Jared's server and Ray's server. Honestly, technically, honestly, I will say this: we honestly just don't do streams because, well, here's the particular reason: because people will yell a lot, they won't stop yelling, they swear when it's a family-friendly content. And they just don't stop, and that's when we have a VC where we can just have the mods talking, and they just don't swear. But like every time the mods just tell this one person to stop swearing and stop yelling, it's just crazy.
Yeah, and it's not just Adrian. There's a lot of people. So let's talk about yesterday's stream a little bit, because I want to talk. So streamed for 8 hours, which is really unhealthy. That's longer than any of my other streams. But we were just playing games throughout the day, and then I've had to keep server, like local, no, not server. Well, I wasn't really. Local muting people most of the time. Yeah, him and a couple others, which we could talk about in another video or whatever. But
we could probably fit it in this video if we wanted to.
Yeah, but then after a while, we were just like, okay, how about we just go into the 10 Raymond streaming chat where I have it's just the mods and I can speak. And Adrian threw a huge fit about that because he's not a mod for reasons.
Very reasons.
But yeah, very reasons. So what he decided to do is like, I'm gonna game throw and ruin the Splatoon experiment for everyone, like, and stuff, because he's not mod.
And despise the competitive side of like most of us, well, mostly me. I will say this, like, if you just throw, like, literally just throw, I'm sorry, but, like, it's just crazy. Like, just stop. Like, if you're really bad in the game, or, like, at least decent, stop throwing. Play the game. Like, no, this is like every stream that we always do. Well, thankfully, I and Jared do. Adrian comes in the game, he says, he beats the announcer when honestly, the announcer is really annoying. Then, every time when it comes to playing with him, he always says, oh, Team Adrian. And then, we will mention this also about these other accounts, but like, I'm gonna continue the Adrian thing. So like, every time when we play with him, he just acts like this is his stream, and like, and it's just honestly just questionable. Like, why does he want to, like, he just wants everyone to watch his eyes on him, like literally. It's just really.
And and that's another thing. How do I explain this? Like, cause he's a fan. But he's that fan that will quote stuff. Like, I was like, okay, like, if you don't know me, I like to yell and stuff a lot when I play games just like for fun and stuff. But then he will quote me and stuff. Like, he quotes stuff I say, and like yeah, and then like, because like that's the thing I started with. I first did the announcing thing my own. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna announce people for spectating and fun reasons. And so now he started doing it, and I know I don't know if you guys find my announcing thing annoying.
No, it's not really annoying, right? Because like, you know, you like the way you announce it. It's not because like because like we all know each other well, and plus like we do joke around a lot, so like yeah.
At least it's not obnoxious.
Exactly.
Well, I also don't scream like Adrian. I just say it in a normal voice, honestly.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, it is like he always just wants everyone to just watch him and just ignore the fact that this is a stream that we all want to do. Like, we all want to have fun, we all want to joke around, yell a lot sometimes, but not that much. But with Adrian, it's just like everything has to be so serious, but like literally when we're not trying to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like here's go on, Ray. You go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, like, it's what I said at the end of my stream yesterday. It was like, I hate being selfish. This is my stream. I get to control it, but like, I don't want to be like unfair or biased to anyone. But at the same time, yes, it is my stream. I get to do whatever the freak I want.
Yeah.
Even Jared can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
And I will say this, like, I'm not really 100% certain, but like, it's just that every time when we play with him, he just wants everyone to see him, and how people are just, and plus like for us, just hearing him talk and just like early when it comes to Mario Kart, Splatoon, Smash, it's just so annoying at all times. It's just really annoying. I'm gonna skip. Okay. Moving on with it.
They figured that out. It's so crap.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on with this new thing that honestly people should know. Also that catch catch Jared's eye mostly is the fact that Adrian, we're 100% sure that this is Adrian because like it always talks about Adrian. So this one is account of Kasuma Gaming. This is also a thing that caught us eye because we honestly are 100% sure that this is Adrian's second account.
Oh, and don't forget, he literally added one at the beginning of this year. It's Poppy Poppet. Also.
Oh yeah, that one too.
He has like 2 different accounts, and that is more than likely him.
And plus the fact, here's some things that people don't realize is the fact that literally these two will only talk about defend Adrian at all times. Like literally, they immediately will disagree with someone. They will only agree with Adrian.
Very much, seemingly all the time. In fact,
it is all the time, actually.
Yeah, it is really all the time. And then like
take this for. Oh, sorry.
But take this an example. Like, if Adrian loses a game, he won't say anything. But like when Adrian wins a game, they're gonna be like, "Yay, Team Adrian carries!" But like literally, look, I'll be real. Do you honestly see the gameplay of how Adrian plays?
But like, it would be Smash Bros. Where you can see everyone. But okay, like Splatoon, like okay, I hate being this guy, but I'm gonna be this guy. He sucks at the game. Like,
Exactly.
he is awful at the game. And he's like level 50. Now, of course, like, it's what I say all the time. Like, if we're playing Private Battles for fun, I don't care what level you are. Like, I'm just here to have fun and stuff, but like,
it's one thing to be bad at the game, but then to put yourself above everyone else.
Yes,
Exactly.
he always he's puts 12 literally, blames teammates, he rushes by himself, like, just jumps in the middle of the pack and expects to kill everyone. And basically, that's it.
I just really hate the fact that literally this is so stupid. Like, it just makes me just like honestly, all of us, like, I'll be real, we're all X ranks, well, not all of us, like most of us, but like, this is our times where low ranks are gonna be like, oh, I can beat an X rank, oh, I'm really powerful, you can't stop me. That's the thing that honestly, that's Adrian. Literally, that's him.
Yeah.
Like, he's the type of person that will literally just say, I'm the best in the game, I will carry my team, I will do everything for my team. And he acts like he's plus 12. Like, people don't know who plus 12 is. It's he's a competitive gamer who yells a lot, curses, swears, like, non-stoply, and he'll just, you know, bring up criticize.
Yep.
Moving on with that, honestly, I can just say that Adrian is just one of those people that just needs to just stop. Like, just stop doing stuff. I'm acting like this is your stream and everyone else this is your channel. Please, just show respect to the owner. But then when we try to talk to him, he just literally just doesn't listen. He's hard-headed, just like Garrett always. Garrett's.
What?
Like, remember you said yesterday he's hard-headed because, like, when he doesn't listen, that's what I mean.
Oh yes, that's exactly what I said.
We should talk about that. So, we should talk about what happened at the end of the stream. So, I ended stream because he was game thrown. I'm like, you know what, I'm just done with this. I've been streaming for too long. I had fun, but whatever. He goes to one of our other friends, Tactical Andrew's server.
Yeah.
And he just starts complaining, like, he has no idea he was doing wrong, which I think it's like, of course, it can make sense that he doesn't know what he's doing wrong. Like, that's just probably with his autism and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like going complaining, he like has no idea what he's doing wrong. And Besco's trying to like tell him, well, he's like giving him reasons, like, well, like, I don't even remember what he said. Like, some people have a life outside of video games and stuff, but Adrian wasn't really listening to him.
Very much.
And then Jared, Eric, and I talked immediately after the stream, and Jared actually came up with a good point. He's like, what if he's what was it called? Like,
he had some like
different
split personality disorder, or something like, what was it? It was like DID or something.
Multiple personalities, that's what it is.
Yeah, which again, it's possible. It's more likely not, but like, it's always a possibility. What if he just has that? Like, how do you switch from being screaming a lot to just like, hey, it's okay, I'm just joking, you know, calm down? Or why does he seem to not listen to us? And then why does he he also apparently gets depressed somehow?
Yeah, like, if people don't know what multiple personalities is, it's like your emotions just change a different what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it changes like your emotions. Like, say like this, if you're like sad, you become sad immediately, and then it changes. You're like, you're happy, then immediately you're the way you act is so different. It's like, even if it's like a split second or anything else like that. What else? But honestly, I can just say, Adrian, you need to stop doing what you're doing. Like, literally, like, I'll be real, it's honestly pissing me off, because, like, it's just really stupid.
He's been here for a couple of years. There's one part where I think Adrian, I don't know, it was like 2 years ago, and where he just drove, what's his face? I'm sorry, Jared. He just drove Jared like insane with Cuphead or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like, what was it? Me and my little brother, we decided, all right, let's just play some Cuphead, you know, fun game. And I don't know what triggered Adrian to do this. I don't remember if it was from like a past experience or something, or which, you know, honestly, I can't really imagine. But out of nowhere, Adrian got in this mood to pretty much do the, like, you know, abuse the whole like friend notification system thing, where, you know, when you get friend requested, there'd be a notification that, okay, keep in mind, I didn't know that you could actually turn off that alarm until, you know, what was it, like last year, and even then I still haven't messed around with that setting yet. But when I didn't know that, and me and Jane were playing Cuphead, and this was when I was at my worst, like, you know, it's Cuphead. You know, it's a hard game. No one likes getting angry at Cuphead, right? Then hecking what is it? So while we were playing that, pretty much the entirety of the stream, which was like 2 hours or something, maybe even less, he was pretty much friend requesting me and then immediately taking back that friend request. So basically, he was spam requesting me, and it kept going on and on and on the whole stream until, like, you know, at the end of the stream, I decided to, like, keep on my toes and, like, actually wait for it so I can, like, actually catch it. But then, like, you know, because we were still in the middle of the game, you know, things started throwing around, and because of that, I pretty much stopped the stream right there and just like, all right, no, Jane, you can just go to bed and stuff because, you know, I'm just at my worst right now. And after I ended that stream, and Adrian, by the way, was still doing this after the stream, like days after the stream, in fact. So it took me a bit, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to change my this and that. I'm gonna friend request him. He's not gonna know it's me, and then I'm gonna block him right then and there. And that immediately caused a lot of things with Adrian. First of all, he kept, like, getting on this, like, man, please, Jared, I beg of you, unblock me and stuff, and that went on for, like, what was it, like, a couple months, probably? It took some
blocks
time.
Everyone all the
It's a
time.
bit of a long story short. I decided to come to some sort of mutual agreement with him, and then eventually I unblocked him.
I was like, oh, sorry, I was playing Among Us.
Yeah, he killed right in front of me. Alright. And, like, he actually did that to yesterday's stream on Eric also. Yesterday.
Oh yeah, did the same thing with Eric.
Did the same thing to me earlier when the stream was like going. I'm like, who's sending me friend requests? And I'm like, wait, what? And then I just kept looking back and forth. And I'm like, oh, it's Adrian. So I'm like, okay, so, and then after that, hang on. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Let's just end stream because, like, literally, because I'm honestly getting sick and I'm not trying to swear in the stream.
Yeah.
Like we said.
See, Eric, at least you're being respectful when you're not trying to swear.
There's something about Adrian where it just seems like something has to revolve around him, you know?
It's like nothing. It just feels like there's nothing anyone can do about it. But
okay, I don't know where to bring this up. So, painful transition to something completely different. But one of the tipping points of why we wanted to do this professional rant, we already had our reasons because, you know, he's being annoying, he's being obnoxious. You know, he already had his bad quirks that we very much did not like. And, you know, we're hoping that this is like some sort of like call out to him, right? What was the tipping point? Yeah. Was this old post from, who was it? Viantastic, right? And
yeah, I'm a streamer right now. Give me a second.
Well, no, never mind.
You guys can talk while I get the stream up.
So, okay,
right,
while he's getting, basically, it was this this was like when Viantastic, I think, still did his like Bridget videos. So, we already know, at least I do, I already knew that Viantastic had his toxic commenters, like, you know, the people that want nothing but Bridget and all that types of stuff. Well, to my surprise, Adrian was, whoa, whoop-de-doo. He was one of them. Crazy.
Here it is, I got the stream up.
And as you can see from this right here, this is definitely, most certainly, Adrian Gaming pretty much spamming Viantastic in one of his Animal Crossing videos. More Bridget, more Bridget, more Bridget. And here's why we need... Number one, knowing Adrian, or at least from our experience with Adrian, just from how he's been acting, he seems pretty much no different how he was the first time we've met him, in fact. Or, you know, he seems to be very, you know, he's very autistic. Yeah. Everything seems to be, in a way, about him and all that types of stuff. Yeah. And secondly, this was only 7 months ago. And knowing this, just knowing most of the Splatoon community, and including the Splat source, no one really changes, even in years, in fact. So the likelihood that Adrian this time is still the Adrian now, and especially, you know, going through with him in 10 Rayman's stream, him being so absurdly obnoxious, like, yo, you don't unmute me, I'm throwing the game, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm basically gonna do everything against you guys if you're not gonna unmute me, basically. More than likely,
one thing I want to...
Adrian is just the same thing as he was last time. In the screenshot.
Apparently he still is, and then I'm sorry, but like it's just the fact that I'm like, dude, like I know for a fact this looked familiar because like I'm like, wait, isn't that Adrian? So I'm like, you know what? Let me show Jared, and then after that, we just decided, you know what? Let's just call this out for him. Cause like it doesn't really make any sense, honestly. Cause like um, it's just crazy. Cause like honestly, this is the Adrian that just literally will not stop. Like he'll just do anything he can in his power to just get him to literally talk in the stream or just get what he wants.
He is just.
But like at the same time. All right, but honestly, I'm gonna be real, Adrian. For my final words, Adrian, you need to get your stuff together, because like literally, this is something you got called out by a YouTuber that is honestly more popular than actually Jared, but like I don't watch him anymore.
Let's keep this in mind. A YouTuber that seemingly everyone loves. Let's keep that in mind. So it's one thing to have a YouTuber that everyone loves to not like you, but it's a whole nother thing to have a screenshot of him telling you why.
And also, like, literally, that's just so stupid. Like, Adrian, do you honestly understand how people feel?
Okay, one thing I want to point out is that when we first met him, he didn't go into any VCs. He was just in our chat, and he was still the same old Adrian, like, yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, starting, like, in the middle of the summer, I want to say, he's just been hopping in the VCs, like, and actually talking to us, and we're like, oh my god.
Part of that is because he finally actually read my hacking rules in my server after being in my server for, what was it, like 2 years, maybe?
Yeah, and then after that, I kicked him like twice.
In this server in particular. 10 Raymonds.
Oh, no, in your server too, because I got your permission to do it.
Oh yeah, because of his alternate accounts as well.
Yeah, and also his alternate account. So the people, if you don't honestly don't know this, but like literally Adrian will literally make so many accounts, and just so he can just get him off his accounts to honestly watch streams.
It's not super definitive, but we have a high suspicion of, his Katsuma Gaming and what was it, Puppet 1 being his alts.
Hey, Ray, it's Brown. Let's
Are you sure? Brown. I don't trust you.
Because no, Brown killed, and literally I saw him.
But like what Eric said,
Whatever.
basically, like Katsuma and freaking, Puppet 1 being, like, literally the only people in the hacking, and even in the professionals chat, like, just any chat that we know of, they seem to be literally the only people in the whole chat that even so much as agree with Adrian, or basically do nothing but talk about him.
I think the game crashed. My game crashed.
Yeah. Were you the imposter?
Yeah, I was the imposter.
Either...
Okay, that's fine.
Those 2 accounts are from him, which is what we're assuming, or, which this isn't likely the case, they are just some interesting hardcore Adrian fans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think that's mostly what we gotta say for Adrian. We can also bring up 2 more people if you want.
Okay. Cool.
You know what, screw it. Might as well do it. Alright, next person on the rant is gonna be another person that me and Ray were doing earlier today, playing Smash, and we had to deal with this one annoying person named Big Jets. For people that don't know, Big Jets. Yeah, that's him. But like, we got another one. Well, we'll talk about Jets for now.
The same Big Jets that quote unquote featured us in his what was it, Splatfest video with me, Eric, and Kelp.
Yeah.
He also put me in his Mario Maker and Besco and I in the Mario Maker video, which was nice.
With my all honesty, Big Jets is just one of those people that I cannot stand at all.
Yep.
Because, well, here's like 3 things. Like, the thing is, like, what Adrian what Big Jets does is like, he always has to have an opinion. Like, he always says something when we're joking. Like, literally, he takes it so seriously, and it just gets us annoyed like so many times. Like for example, I will say this: "Hey, Jared, you suck in the game," and then previously, yeah, I'm joking because Jared knows I'm joking. I'm not really being serious. And then bitch is saying, "No, he can do whatever he wants. He's good in the game." And I'm like, okay, I know that because I play with him a lot.
Yeah. We always do this, dude. We like almost everyone on our server. We're just like to mess with, like, oh, you're bad because they made one mistake.
Us
and it's
literally
like not even
making fun of each other is literally nothing special nor nothing new, and it's been a thing we've been doing for who knows how long at this point.
And then there was one time, then literally when Kelp was trying to pull out a point. Actually, you know what? One of our friends, Kelp, he was actually pulling out a point how like Like, it's not luck, it's skill that you need to get good on games, which is honestly true.
Especially
if you have skill
Splatoon. Splatoon is
especially
highly rewarded off of skill. Highly.
yeah.
Yep.
Especially like for instance, like X rank, like mostly all of us here, all of us that we know are X ranks, and plus we
Probably
have
everyone in this call is X rank.
yeah, well, yeah. And, like, we have so much experience, and then, like, people are just gonna be like, oh my god, stop cheating, you're cheating, because of, yeah, like, oh my god. Like, we play the game more than all of you. If you guys play a game, like, decently enough, maybe you understand. No, they don't.
We all have over 1,000 hours. More than likely, we've taken time to get good gear and practice with weapons. Like, we have a clear...
Never mind.
Understanding of pretty much.
And then, okay, let's talk about this morning also. So, we're playing Smash. Well, Besco and I were playing Smash. Then Big Jets came, then Eric came. And Big Jets, he's always complaining about us being cruel to each other, but he taunts us in the games.
Oh yeah, that's a very frequent thing he does. So toxicity or hypocritical toxicity.
Of course, and then we do teams, and he throws a fit when we do Team Attack On, which is like one feature game mode. So, like, it's okay if you don't like it, but you shouldn't. But then let's talk about yesterday's stream. We were playing Among Us. Eric votes him off due to reasons because it's Among Us. And then he like starts swearing at him, which is, you know, the rules we don't appreciate.
Yeah, let me actually show that right now, actually.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
show you
even
guys.
what was it? He DM'd you, like legitimately just DM'd you F you and stuff.
And then
Yeah,
he
I'm
like,
sure.
blocks it, and then he kept blocking Eric. Like,
Oh yeah, he had a frequent like on and off of like, all right, I'm blocking you. No, I'm not blocking you. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking. You know what we mean.
yes.
Yeah, it's like right here, right here.
And today he's just literally screaming at
This was a game
Eric
of Among
over
Us.
Smash Bros. Yeah, it was Among Us. And then
Yesterday, that was yesterday.
But then today, this morning, we were playing Smash Bros. And he's screaming at Eric, and he literally leaves the game and leaves my server over raid, like Smash Bros.
Plus, since I
Right.
server mute him, honestly, I had enough of him. I did have enough.
Well, because like we're talking about like Luigi or something. Like, why would we talk about Luigi? I don't know why, but we're talking about like the different costumes of Luigi, because Eric and I really like Luigi in the game. And
Yeah.
then he like list off like a 17 different Luigis. Like, we didn't ask. I'm sorry, I hate to be like that guy, but we didn't ask.
Very much.
Like,
did not.
there's like this one time we literally just said like, you know, he said like a nice Luigi, a fuck you Luigi. I'm like, what the hell is a fuck you Luigi?
Yeah, he just said like he's like, oh my gosh. Like, he just doesn't make sense. That's the thing we're trying to say.
And like I always
Like,
say,
and then like,
he is just special. Not the best kind.
And he does have
but he is
autism. Yes, he
special.
does. He's told me he has autism, but
But again, like we said over and over and over and over, that should not be a reason why you're so, not just obnoxious, but hypocritically toxic.
yeah. Also, someone's playing music. Gosh darn it.
that's me.
That's copyrighted.
That's my mixtape. That funky Friday, funky night, funky.
Oh
that
my
one
gosh.
game. That's
All right, is that
Or
it for Big
extension
Jets, or should we move on to the next person?
okay. One more thing for Big Jets. Big Jets, just stop, please, just stop. 'Cause honestly, it's just getting us annoyed.
Just,
Okay, moving on.
we understand
Oh, go on.
that you were special. I mean, okay, to be frank, we all have our moments here and there, but my man, sometimes you just, I hate saying this, I really do. Sometimes you just need to zip it. Just zip it, alright? Sometimes you just need to zip it.
Yep.
And
All right.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
next
also,
person-
wait, now that I think about it, I don't know if this is something I have to ever, like, say. I don't know if, you know, both you and Adrian are, like, still watching this video up to this point, which, you know, I highly doubt it, but if you are, remember, at least with me, we make this videos not to attack you, not to come after you,
Oh, yeah.
not to come after your wallet, not to personally hurt you, and not to, like, just mean-spiritedly just spear you in the face. We do this
Okay.
simply to call you
Yeah.
out. And that is
Yeah.
literally it. We do this to call you out.
And let's be honest here. Like, they haven't done bad things like other people in the community.
and
Like,
we'll
they're
give
not
you guys
pedophiles,
this.
They're not poly. Yeah.
Yeah, unlike everyone we've talked about, you two haven't done anything we would consider super extremely problematic, right? But we just want to let you know, we're calling you out because you guys are being obnoxiously kind of toxic.
Yeah.
And these two, especially, I just want to say that they've always have been in every single stream since like we've met them. Like they're just.
Oh,
I hate saying this. This is gonna sound really rude, but it feels like we can't escape them, and I hate saying that.
And especially for you,
That sounds really
Adrian,
horrible.
I know that you can be a kind person. I know you can be a calm person. But let this be a call out to you before you do something like you did with Viantastic, where everyone's favorite YouTuber had to call you out for being not sane and very toxic. And again, let this be a call out to prevent you from doing something that might be severely worse, let's just say.
Alright.
Anyways, let's continue.
Okay, that's it for Jets. Now we gotta do this other guy, Gaming Gaily.
Oh, homie.
Okay,
well,
I'll be real. Gaming is honestly one of the most disrespected persons I ever met, in my opinion. But like, I know other people don't know. I don't know him as well, but like, it's just the fact that literally, I will say this. He's just like Adrian, but like way more different. Because like, here's the things that I honestly can say that is just so obnoxiously stupid. Because like, he says this every single time. He always DMs me saying, "Oh, Eric, do this and that," and I'm like, I'll be real. When I'm concentrating, I don't want people talking to me at all.
Either.
And then,
And I don't know if Jared does either. You don't really care, Jared, do you?
I mean,
well,
it
like-
depends.
Yeah.
and then honestly, the moments like he always every time when we play Splatoon, he says, "Oh, ballpoint." No, actually no. A weapon that's actually really decent in Splatoon, because like I'm being my competitive self again. Like he always says that weapon should be nerfed. Like for example, a K-shot should be nerfed. I'm sorry. You sound so toxic and salty that I'm actually gonna bring up the point you're actually trash in the game, because the fact that you honestly can say that this weapon is trash when it's honestly the best kind of, in my opinion, the best Slayer weapons that I can honestly say in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
for the fact that every time, wait, someone said that?
So, just a bit of a side note, something that I think all of us have been very noted, or what we've been taking noteworthy. This seems to be the most common thing. And nothing wrong with this, right? But it is obnoxious, so best mention it, right? The whole "you're cheating" accusation type of thing, right? Now, thankfully, I actually went out of my way to actually screenshot some of these. Not a lot, but I think fair enough to basically justify what he's doing, So most of the ones that I found, at least from the ones I've screenshotted, are from Kelpstream in particular, where he's basically either accusing someone of cheating, like somehow mishmashing pairs on teams of Splatoon, or basically just going on the whole "you're cheating because you're doing this and doing that," or basically not liking Eric, or just flat out that. Also, another point. So, and what is it? If screenshots for whatever reason may not convince you, then I guess a story, right? So this isn't the most common thing, but a thing that we like to talk about is, or not talk about. Oh my gosh. So two stories in particular that I can tell that I can remember of the most common parts of gaming, whatever his name is, accusing people cheating. So the one time, or actually the multiple times, with Wax. Wax is just basically just an average fan of mine, a really good supporter and all that type of stuff. He plays the two games I always play, Smash and Splatoon, right? So in Smash, he plays Shulk, right? And he's okay at the game. He does this, it's okay, right? I don't know what it is with him in particular with Wax, but there's something about him that just puts Gaily in the wrong way, right? I don't know what it's up. He accuses Wax a lot of the times, or not, maybe not accused, but kind of gets a very sneaking suspicion. I think Wax is cheating, like pretty much all the time, every time when Wax is, with us. The other time we've gotten something like this, which this wasn't the most reoccurring one, but this was a one that I can remember the most from Splatoon 2. So we did some public lobby. I think Kelp hosted this, and this was it was with this one random user came out of nowhere. She was like a low level, but she was actually really decent at the game. So she was at a skill level where it was almost on par with us, you know, prestige levels when she was like what, level 29 maybe?
Yeah, she was she's one of Kelp's friends. She's a former competitor. I think she's trying to get into competitive, but like I think she reset her her thing, like her Switch, her Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So he or she came into our lobby, and after like what was it, like maybe 2 rounds, maybe even 1, Gailey already made the assumption, okay, I think this person is cheating. And part of it is also because, you know, oh my gosh, why is she doing so good with clearly the most overpowered weapon in the whole game, custom Hydra or Hydra in general. The best part was, you know, we still kept like, I mean, we sort of poked fun at like, I don't know, I think she's just really good. I think she's just really naturally talented at this game. It got to a level where Gailey got so triggered he just left altogether.
Okay, this is another thing I want to talk about. He is one of those perfect examples of, if you're the more popular YouTuber, I'm always on your side. So, one story I'm going to talk is that one night, late night, we were playing Smash Bros, you know, just for fun and stuff. One match, I was Yoshi, Jared was Snake, we were just having an intense 1v1, it was pretty good. I died. I'm like shocked because Jared beat me. Whatever, it was a fun 1v1. He calls me an idiot and stuff because I messed up a few things. Because I didn't see that one there or whatever. And then Eric plays, he loses, and then he's being hypocritical to Eric, and of course Eric doesn't like that. Then we do teams, and of course, you know, we like to do team attack on.
Because that's how it is in competitive.
He's on my team, yep, competitive. Twice though, 2 times he was on my team, he keeps killing me by accident. And then he's like, of course, like I think he was even like blaming me for the loss. Eric's like, and then Eric and I were like, no, you kept killing me. And then he literally just straight up left the call because he was in the wrong.
There was a bit of arguing, but like, basically what he said.
It wasn't like too hard. Like Eric and I weren't screaming at him. We were just saying, dude, you were the reason kind of why I lost that round because you kept killing me.
Without words, he just left.
Yep. And yeah, and like he never comes to my streams or Kelp streams or anything. He only comes to Jared's. Like he only likes Jared. I'm okay. I know that sounds like jealousy and stuff. I'm not saying
I
that,
understand.
like,
I understand. I mean, Splatoon G modders, they have this
It's
weird,
weird.
like, unneeded attention that most of the time they don't deserve. I mean, 95% of the community.
Yep. And was I gonna say something else? I don't think so. Oh wait, one thing. Besco wanted me to say something. He said at the end of the video, let them know their problems and how they can try to fix them. So like, because they will more likely see these videos. Like, how can we, well, not fix them, like, we help them.
Give them an advice on what not to do.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like, I'll be real. 95% of me is just like saying, they're not gonna do it, cause like they're gonna do the same thing over and over again. Cause like that's like that one rant we did, me and Jared did about what was it he did a rant about Brian Jackson back in the old days, but then after that, BJ, he wanted us to do Rex. But honestly, I did talk to him about it, and literally about his girlfriend too. And then I'm just like, okay, this is gonna remind me of literally the people that I honestly did talk about, what we did talk about in the rant, but I know they're not gonna agree, because like that's how they are. I'll be honest, it's like the community, it's just like, people just don't take people's advice at all. I'll be real.
Yeah, that's
and like,
one of
cause
the
like we
things that
do
we have.
care about them, honestly. Like all 3 of these people, like we do care, and we don't want them to like, we don't want them to actually like suffer and like get depressed because we're being cruel.
Yeah.
Like we do want, like we do always appreciate people coming to play and stuff.
Yes.
That's just how it is. Like we want them to enjoy, have fun just as much as we have fun.
Yeah, like literally, like if you guys have fun, yeah, that's fine with us. Like that's fine. If you guys having a raging moment, okay, just take the time off the game. Just, you know, if you were trying to like, you know, get a little competitive, okay, we're a little competitive, but like, don't say like, but like, here's a competitive I will honestly do not do. Don't don't be one of those competitive players that just say, "Oh, we're good in the game," and then you just start whining and crying about that. Yeah, sorry, we don't do that. That just looks like honestly you look like a fool doing that.
Bad
Because
character.
like look, if we play as like how we do play in ranked or any other mode we play, we will go all out. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on how you guys play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're kind of done, right? So I guess we might as well just do like the,
Oh, wait, hang on.
Because we want to let them know what they're doing.
To people for the views, I will say this. Next rant, I will honestly probably take my time to talk about weeks and 2020 on my opinion. That's like probably next week. Next week I'll probably talk about it. It just if Jared has time, then yeah, because like I can't do it because like on my phone I want to talk all my teachers, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing, I just want to say, Adrian, Big Jets, and Galilea, hopefully I pronounced that right. We do not hate you, any of you three. And, like, we don't hate you. We just want to let you know that we just got to the point where, like, someone needs to tell these people to stop. And, like, again, I know I keep saying this, but we don't hate you. We just want to help you because we want you to play with us. We always have fun playing with you guys, but it's just, you guys are honestly ruining the experience for everyone when we're playing. And just, we want you to stop.
Yeah. And, for me, okay, before I do say the advice, let me do say this. This might come off a bit of a jerk, but in a way, you three, or maybe Adrian in particular, should be thankful that we're even doing something like this because let's just say this. Let's just say for whatever reason you were at a job, right? And you had some sort of behavior also at your job. If you ever give us the excuse of like, oh, but my boss never told me I was doing this and I was doing that, or I was behaving like this, why didn't you tell me? Listen, when you behave like that, you know who will tell you? Literally no one will ever tell you, hey, I don't like you because this, that. Hey, I hate that you're doing this, so stop doing this, stop doing that. No one, and especially at jobs, will ever in their lives tell you that. You know what they'll do? They'll either shut up or the boss will just fire you altogether. And he won't even give you the reason too. Sometimes he won't even tell you. Or if he does, again, a boss or an individual in particular should never have to go out of their way to tell you, hey, I don't like you doing this and that, here's why. If they have to do that, maybe there might be something wrong with you. I mean, definitely not. I'm not trying to say there's something wrong with you three, but if for whatever reason you feel like that you've been behaving this way because no one has ever told you, that's the reason. No one should ever have to give you the hint or ever have to tell you, hey, you're acting this way and I don't like it. Okay, so apart from that, to all of you, more in particular Adrian, the world does not revolve around you. Let's just go with that. Sometimes you need to learn when to zip it, and like what Besco said, sometimes you need to learn that we're all human beings. We all have our own ups and downs. We all have our worst moments. We all go through our own times of depression. We all have our different mood swings. And you just gotta learn we're all human.
It's like, I know this, it's like easier said than done. Just get over it.
Yeah. I think that is, I think that is it for this little rant, people. For mostly those three, just please take our advice. In other words, yeah. Hope you guys might learn something from this video. Honestly, it wasn't really, not really anything bad, but like advice mostly.
It was just a call out. Remember, we're not out here to get you three. It is just a call out. If anything,
call out. And
you three, again, we've already said this like 1,000 times, but you three, in terms of what we have talked through, have done nothing wrong. You've just been obnoxious.
Yeah, sometimes every now and then we might mess with you guys, like, because, like, okay, honestly, Eric and I, every now and then we'll keep on disconnecting, especially Big Jets and Adrian. Like just keep disconnect them out, and like that's you can't blame them for getting upset that we kick them out. But like, it's like if you're screaming too much, it will give everyone a headache and stuff. Like, just please stop.
And it gives me too much headaches a lot of times.
But
Anyways, that might be it. So
I think this is my first rant with you guys, so thank you for having me.
you're absolutely welcome.
Like Ray, you were at the first rant, but like you didn't explain anything else about that. Oh wait, no, you did, but like it's about our competitive rant.
Yeah. Well, also I was in an older video. We were just talking about random stuff, or why not? It was like the first video on this channel or something.
Yeah.
Like we weren't honestly professional, but we're just being, us.
So try.
Yeah. Okay. So people. I'll say this. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Remember, just a call out, not anything else. Just a call out. And be ready for my next talk. And this is gonna be This is gonna be like a little personal talk about the 2020 of my experience, but like not mostly my experience, but like the things that I can say about 2020. And the weeks of mostly running this channel, I will talk about that too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more. And Jared, you can go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys what we do
Bye,
next.
guys.
Take care. God bless you
Bye.
guys, and have a
Bye-bye.
wonderful day. Or night. Oh my goodness. Okay.